back to
Crazy with them.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong way. Wait. Ready, set.
Hannah's engaged. Ah! I'm just kidding.
No. She's got a long time before that. Long time.
I don't know. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I do have a long time. I don't even have a boyfriend, so.
What do you do with rings that either didn't work out or that you just don't need anymore? Exes?
Ex-fiancés?
Ex-boyfriends that bought you jewelry?
Like
Ex-girlfriends?
ex-promise rings? I don't know.
All that? So we've been asked today to figure that out, and we are going to go around to pawn shops. We're going to try to sell it back to the jewelry store that they got it from. I don't know.
I don't know if you can do that, but we're going to go see. But I think they can give us also like a
appraisal.
Appraisal. I don't know if that's a quote, but quote would be like what the price would be for you to pay for it.
Yeah. So anyways, we're going to see where is it worth it to sell your jewelry. Let's figure this out together. For our son to get engaged, but it didn't work out. So now what do we do with the ring? Like where is the best place to like sell it, or do we have to get an appraisal? Like how does it
Do you guys buy them back?
Do you buy them back?
We don't buy them back.
You don't buy them back. Do you guys do appraisals?
We do appraisals.
So that if we take it somewhere they know it's real. That kind of thing?
We can even provide for you, it's called insurance replacement report without an appraisal, if that might help you.
Okay.
So I can do that for you.
Okay. Yeah.
How long does that take for something
As
like
long
that?
as you have ID and I can find it under your purchase history, I can do it while you wait.
Okay.
Nice. I like that. This is a good first place to start.
Okay, I do feel like that was a good place to start because they were able to get us an authentication for like insurance or different purposes, but it gives you the prices on there. So after taxes and everything, this ring was $3,168. So roughly this is worth $2,000 and this is worth like $600 or $700, something like that. And then obviously taxes and whatnot. But we do have that. So now the next place that has a 5-star is like where you sell gold pieces. But they said that they may be able to buy it there. So let's go check that place out. Okay, we forgot to say at the last place, they do not buy back rings. And so all they could tell us is like what they feel like it's worth, but it wasn't even an actual appraisal. They only do it 4 times a year, at least at Hellsberg, and you have to go during those appraisal times. It looks like they're closed. It says Monday through Thursdays. We'll be back 10 a.m.
Wah, wah,
Please
wah.
take a card holder for an extra 10% payout.
Oh, card, right
Okay.
here, right here. Yes.
So we get an extra 10% now when we come back tomorrow. So, okay, let's keep on the search. I'm curious what they're gonna give us. What is your bet? So if the rings were...
So if it's that, okay, so obviously it's not going to be worth the same amount. I feel like it's definitely going to be lower. What was it in the beginning?
So it's 3,000 roughly.
Well, it's 3,000 was for including taxes.
Oh, that was including
That's
taxes.
including
It's 2,000
Okay,
for the
without
ring and
taxes.
6 or 7 for the other ring.
Okay,
So 2,600 roughly.
So 2,600. I think maybe 1,700.
You think 17? I don't really have high hopes for a pawn shop, or at least I haven't heard things about
Never been
it.
to
I don't know. I've actually never been to a pawn shop either.
The one time I
But-
did see a pawn shop was on this Adventures Life. It's like Adventures of Babysitting on Disney Channel. That was the only time I saw.
And I've seen Pawn Stars, the Vegas show, like on, I don't know, there's one in Vegas, and that one looks really cool. But I would say they're going to offer us $600, like really
For
low.
both?
Yeah.
I was thinking you might get 7.
I don't
I don't know.
guess.
I don't know how this works.
We'll
find
see,
out.
though. I hope you're right. They have an Apple iPad 6th Gen for $225. That's actually a really good
They have
price.
phones here?
Suddenly they're like, hey, I'm going to start shopping here.
What is this big? That looks fun.
That looks like a
It's
drawing
on
thing.
sale for $720.
Oh,
Christmas is coming soon. They have PlayStation. They have a PlayStation 5. $400.
Already?
Wait, how much are PlayStation 5?
it already
they-
went down. That's like right.
Didn't it just
Is
come
that
out?
regular price?
Yeah, that's like around the regular price.
And we're back out.
Not worth it.
Definitely not worth it.
Only $350 for this.
$350 for that. When you pay, they did say, I guess when you buy jewelry from like a jewelry store, you're paying for the design, the brand, the, you know what I mean? So it is marked off. So where this place is just the diamonds, the gold, that's it. But $350 when $2,600 was what it was worth,
I don't think that's
not worth it. So Hannah's currently at school, but I was passing by the Weite Gold place. So I'm gonna run in there really quick and get a quote, and then Hannah should be getting out of school, and we're gonna meet back home, and I'm gonna tell her if this place is worth it. So let's go see.
Makes the value of a piece of jewelry. It's the gold and the diamonds.
Right.
The gold is not a lot. So you have 4.1, maybe 4.2 grams of 10K. Let's say 24. I make nothing. $98 of gold in that.
Really?
This one is 2 grams. If I give you full value and I actually will make zero, $70. So $168 of gold workmanship to put in. I do not want to lower your expectation. I want you to go and get the most value for it.
Right.
So,
And I want to know going forward, are these retail shops in like the malls or different places not worth buying at?
Absolutely.
Then where would you recommend buying rings in the future?
If you know somebody that you trust that does this, I have friends that trust me, that come to me, that call me and say, oh, I'm going to send my son over to fix something.
Right.
I custom make something for them. I ordered custom made a ring for the son of somebody that I know very well, and with a 2-carat stone, large stone, 1 stone, 2-carat diamond in 1 ring with diamonds on the side, but the 2-carat stone was lab grown. Diamond, but lab grown. I cannot tell the difference, they cannot tell the difference, but I know it's lab grown, and I told them it's lab grown. Toll with everything out the door, $5,500.
Oh, wow.
Save it. Maybe one day he's gonna meet somebody who deserves.
Yeah, because we're not going to get our monies back or even close, huh?
I doubt you will. Hang on to this unless you can get half or more.
Do you know anywhere we could go that we could even get half?
I don't.
No.
I doubt you will get somebody.
All right. I got to go home and tell Hannah what I just learned because it was not what I was expecting. Okay, we are back at home, and so I went by Weite Gold.
Place that we went yesterday, but was closed.
Yes. And you ready to hear the news?
Yeah.
How much do you think?
More or less. Like, oh wait, you can't. I'm guessing. Wait, look at me.
You didn't read my facial expressions.
I think even less.
Okay, so the guy was literally like, the guy was really actually informative and super nice, and he was honest, which I love in a business. He was like, honestly, in gold, like the actual gold part of it, it's worth about $200. And then the diamonds are little small cut diamonds, so he's like, he would be really surprised if we were able to get anywhere, like go anywhere and get more than a quarter to half of what we paid, or what someone paid for this. So he said you're better off keeping the ring and just finding that special someone. That's actually what he said. That's actually what he said. He said you're better off just keeping it and repurposing it or changing out like the middle diamond. It would be cheaper to do that than to sell it for cheap and then turn around and buy another one in the future. Like he was like, it's pointless. So
I guess this shows that selling rings is not worth it. Unless I feel like you have like a really, 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 really nice ring. But even then I feel like maybe it would still go down.
there is a few websites that you can go on and try to sell it on there if you have like a higher end ring. With this ring in particular, I put it in one of the sites and it came back and said it doesn't meet their criteria, but I didn't really tell you more than that. So I think honestly the price, and he said the reason why Hellsberg or like a jewelry place wouldn't buy it back from me is because he said it'll make you mad once they actually tell you what they would buy it for. So I was
So
like,
they're definitely overpricing.
oh, way overpricing. He said all the places in the mall, all like those, you know, name brand. I wouldn't
So
say
like
name brands,
Cartier probably oversells.
oh, they way
overprices you so much.
It's just the name and the design of it or whatnot. So he said in the future, if you're looking to buy someone a ring or someone something special, to go to a place like Weite Gold or go to a place where you can know somebody personally and they can put together the jewelry piece for you, and it's going to be so much cheaper because they'll get it at value and then they'll just charge you a little bit to put it together rather than way marking it up like these jewelry stores do. So buying at the jewelry stores in the mall is not worth it. That surprised me actually. I learned
too.
so much from this video, like just from doing it and trying to like ask questions, and the guy was like going on this long thing about it, and I was like, okay. Or he said selling it privately, like if you were to do it through OfferUp or do it through one of the sites and find someone that you could discount it, he said usually 50% is what you're gonna get on something like that. So that's gonna be the best that you can get. Maybe.
Sell a ring.
Yeah. Really interesting. But
That is really interesting. And
Yes.
I guess now I know for the future. So if I ever get married,
you can tell your partner you need a private person to do a special ring and not through a jewelry store. So anyways, we're gonna tell Alex the not so good news and see what he decides, and we'll let you know what he decides. I think he'll keep the ring.
yeah, I will.
I think
so
he's just
too.
gonna keep it. But so Hannah and I went to several locations. We researched rings and what is worth it and what is not. What is the conclusion, Hannah?
Conclusion is it's not worth it. We thought your ring was gonna be like way more. Like
How much was it?
should just tell them how much it was. Basically, we thought we were gonna get more for it than what we did. So, right, it came out to only be like how much was it?
Like, so the guy said when you sell a ring like that or sell any kind of jewelry, you're lucky to get half to a quarter of what you actually paid for it. So you're looking at the most we could have gotten was, we maybe could have gotten more had we gone to a few more stores, but we're around $350. So
He's a liar.
the guy said, the guy we talked to,
No, he's a liar.
no, we went to 3 different stores.
They're lying. There's no way.
It
That
is-
ring is gorgeous, dude. Like there's no way
It
it's
is gorgeous.
$350.
But he said, here's the good news. It is more worth it to keep the ring and use it in the future when you find the one.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
That's fair.
That's
So it is more worth it to keep the ring.
sweet.
So,
Okay.
yay!
That's so dumb. $350.
I know.
I know, we thought more. We thought we were gonna get way
Yeah.
more than.
I want to
But-
have a conversation with this man.
With all the people.
Yes.
Every
I'm
store.
gonna sit
They
him
were
in a
just
circle.
saying that like basically.
We're gonna have a peace problem time.
Yeah,
we all
we're gonna
sit
sit in
and
a
talk
circle
about our
and we're gonna have a
feelings.
conversation.
They were just basically saying
No,
that
I
it was
know.
just name brand and that it's.
When you buy it from
Plus
like a
everything-
store like that, it's kind of like a new car. When you
Yeah.
buy a new car and you drive it off the lot.
I was
it
really
gets
sick. I
used.
learned that in financial class today. I was really just about to say that. You
Well,
already lose
hey.
value.
The
by
rings
driving.
work the same way.
That's not bad.
Good to know.
350 is not bad. No.
That is bad.
Yeah, it's
Just keep the ring and
yeah.
all right.
Thank you so much for watching our video, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.